ITV. Come on in.
Wow, great idea coming out here, Brains.
It's a rare opportunity, Alan. The Leonids meteor shower is only this strong every 33 years. And seeing those tiny carbonaceous deposits vaporize in the atmosphere always gives me a warm, happy glow.
Yeah, you said it. I think.
You've been awfully quiet tonight, Scott. Something on your mind?
Just admiring the view, Grandma.
A full-on meteor shower, and here you are staring at the moon. Not that I'm surprised. Your father was the same way before he became an astronaut.
Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like for Neil Armstrong to land there 100 years ago.
Don't look at me, I'm not that old.
Boy, it's really coming down. Base to Thunderbird 5. Everything all right up there, John?
I'm fine, but we may have a situation developing. According to my readings, this meteor shower is about to become a perfect storm. I'm showing multiple debris fields, projected to hit the far side of the moon, right on top of Shadow Alpha 1.
Dad's old moon base? I thought it was abandoned.
I checked the crew manifest. Captain Taylor is still up there, and he's not responding to my calls.
Has the base been hit?
Not yet. If we don't get up there soon, Dad's best friend is history.
Thunderbirds Are Go.
Thunderbird 5, how long before the first meteor wave makes contact?
Less than 30 minutes, and the strikes will only get worse as the moon orbits deeper into the debris field.
Keep trying to make contact. Alan and I will fly Thunderbird 3 up to the station and see if the captain needs a lift. Sweet! Thunderbirds Are Go! Oh, sorry, did you want to say that? Forget it. Any word from Captain Taylor?
Still quiet, but I went through the station's logbook while you guys were gearing up. Turns out Shadow Alpha 1 was decommissioned 6 months ago.
So why would the captain still be up there? And since when has Lee Taylor been quiet about anything? Can we just go back a step? What's this guy's story? Well, he and Dad were part of the original team that built the base. You may be too young to remember, Alan, but Captain Taylor used to assist International Rescue when we were first starting out.
And the stories he could tell about life in space were pretty wild, even by Dad's standards. Taylor literally wrote the book on lunar survival.
Problem is, that book was written a long time ago. visual on the station. Well, no time for a landing. Open the outer hatch and I'll drop down to the surface. Once I'm out, move clear of the strike zone. We can't risk our ride home getting damaged. Remember, the gravity of the moon is a lot less than back on Earth. It's just a simple landing, Alan. Don't say I didn't warn you. Commencing drop in 3, 2, 1. Scott, you're coming in too wide. Don't worry, Thunderbird 3. Adjusting the angle now. Whoa! We don't have time for this. I'm cutting the pack. Tell me again how simple the landing will be. Oh, I miss Earth. John, what's my time?
Meteor impact in 5 minutes.
Air seems breathable. Looks like I'm not the only one who knows it. Hello? Anyone home? Captain Taylor?
Well, as I live and breathe, you're one of Jeff's boys, aren't you? Don't tell me. Spencer? Cecil?
It's Scott, sir.
That's the one. Why, you must have grown 2 feet since the last time I saw you. Sorry about the mess. Been having some equipment problems.
Yeah, I can tell.
Half my day's been spent patching up Alfie's central power relays.
Alfie?
Excuse me. Shadow Alpha Base. My old home away from home.
Captain Taylor, I came to warn you. There's a massive field of meteors coming this way.
There. I should get this bucket of bolts running again. Leonids again? I figured they'd be back one of these days.
I've got Thunderbird 3 standing by. If we hurry, we can make it out.
Son, by the proximity of that storm, we're not going anywhere.
Sir, we gotta get out of here.
Whoa, slow your roll, kid. This is the far side of the moon. I eat meteors like this for breakfast. Jeff and I used to sprinkle them in our coffee with some dehydrated cream on the side. Meet the ODDM, Orbiting Debris Defense Module. Your father and I came up with it back in 27. With this baby at full power, those meteors don't stand a chance.
And what do you make of our chances, Captain?
70-30.
Oh, 76. Which way?
False alarm. We're back in business.
Phew. Thunderbird 3 to Shadow Alpha Base. Need a lift? Negative, Thunderbird 3. Maintain your position outside the strike zone. Captain Taylor thinks we can take out the meteors from our current location. And for the moment, it looks like the only option we've got.
Cheer up, kid. Your dad and I used to getting scrapes like this all the time. Didn't have this fancy setup in the early days either. Back then, we had to clear the skies with flashlights and good old-fashioned dynamite. Nowadays, the laser response system automatically tracks my movements. Pretty cool, huh? Saddle up, kid. Here we go, Alfie. Setting power to maximum. Targeting system initiated. Ready. Aim. Fire! That's it.
That's it?
That's it. Easy peasy, light and breezy.
Yeah, but that was only the first wave. The strikes are gonna get worse.
We can take them. Alfie's gotten me through countless meteors, solar flares, and lunar storms in the past. I just can't give up on him.
Look around you, Captain. Don't you think Alfie's given up on you? The station was decommissioned. Why are you still trying to keep it running?
Because it's my home, Scott. Shadow Alpha 1 may be old, but that doesn't make her worthless. This base is a part of me, and I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
We may not have a choice. The next wave is approaching.
Stand by for round 2. Not again, you crusty old console.
Did we just lose the ODDM?
It's worse than that. Take the control. We're looking at another system-wide power failure. I gotta crawl back into the mainframe and patch up those relays.
That wave is coming in fast. I can't move quickly enough to blast every meteor.
You don't have to. Just concentrate on the ones headed for the base.
That doesn't sound much easier. Base to Thunderbird 5. I could sure use some help down here. Is there any way you can show me only the meteors that will hit the base?
I've been programming an algorithm to track the Leonid's debris field. If it works, we'll be able to predict where the meteors are gonna land. I just need a signal from the surface to help triangulate the strike patterns.
Try establishing a link with the ODDM. That should give you a fixed tracking point.
Great idea, Captain.
Don't mention it. Which brother were you again?
Let's save the introductions till later, okay? Gotcha.
Coordinates are locked in.
Thanks, Thunderbird 5. We've got incoming! It worked.
What'd I tell you? There's nothing this base can't handle. No, no, no! Come on, you rusty old hunk of junk! They got the oxygen tanks. Whoa! And the life support. Alfie's breaking apart.
We've got to go now.
I can't argue with that. The whole base is in danger of decompression. Go, move. And unless you want your lungs to burst, don't hold your breath.
Thunderbird 5 to base. Are you guys okay?
Still kicking, Jim. John. But in a few minutes, there won't be any breathable air left.
I'm sorry, Captain, but it looks like Alfie's had all he can take.
At least he's going out in a blaze of glory. I knew I'd have to retire one day, but I never thought it would be like this.
We need to evacuate, but I can't risk Thunderbird 3 flying into the strike zone while those meteors are still falling.
There isn't time to wait around either. Our suits will be out of oxygen soon. We'll have to take the LT.
The, what?
Lunar Transport. It's parked in a hangar on the south side of the base. If we reach it, we can drive wherever we want.
Including a rendezvous point with Alan outside the strike zone.
Exactly. Which one is Alan?
When this is over, I'll write you a list. Shadow Alpha Base to Thunderbird 3. Are you there?
Finally? I was starting to think everyone forgot about me.
John's transmitting new landing coordinates. We need you ready to jet the moment our transport reaches your location.
FAB, one amazing rescue coming up.
Thunderbird 5 to base.
Let me guess. More meteors?
This field is bigger than the last 2 waves combined. The strike zone's expanding, and you can expect some tiny ones to arrive before the main event.
You call that tiny, Thunderbird 5?
Sounded like it came from up ahead.
Can we go through a different tunnel?
There are no more tunnels. I mean, we wouldn't have time if there were. There's only one thing left to do. We'll have to run for it.
Wait for me!
Hang on, Alan. I'm tracking 2 life signs moving outside the base. Scott, you're both extremely vulnerable to micrometeor strikes out there. A single hit could tear your suit apart.
Oh, well, try not to get hit.
Look out! Lose something?
Thanks, Captain.
Don't mention it. Your father did the same for me once. Nice jetpack, by the way. You know I designed that model.
Oh, really? Does it come in blue?
There she is. Finest little buggy this side of the Milky Way.
Wow, that is big.
Your dad always thought the flames were a little too much.
I like him. I like him a lot. What's Thunderbird 3's position, Thunderbird 5?
Alan's standing by and the tracking system's up and running. You've got just under a minute before the final wave arrives.
Thanks, Thunderbird 5. I'll drive. Let's see. I don't know what any of this does. You know what? On second thought, it's your ride, Captain.
I couldn't agree more. Door won't open. Power must be out again.
Does this mean we're trapped?
I never said that. They just don't make them like this anymore.
I'm not surprised! Impact in 10 meters. Get ready to turn left.
A Tracy boy back in command. It's just like old times.
Turn right. Turn left.
Make up your mind, kid.
Multiple fragments incoming. There's nowhere to turn.
Straight ahead it is then. That never gets old.
Captain, look out!
It's too steep. We need more power.
FAB.
What does that stand for again?
Time for one heck of a kick. Now, Captain! Is expanding. One of the meteors is headed straight for Thunderbird 3.
Impact in 10, 9.
It's gonna be a close one!
Hold on, kid. We got one more move left. Activating ejector seat.
Ejector?
So long, Alfie. Thanks for all the memories. So there we were. Lee Taylor and Jeff Tracy, facing down a solar flare 200 meters wide, when all of a sudden, your father gets the idea to head for a nearby asteroid belt. I said, Death, what are you, crazy? You're nuts. He says, don't worry about it. Go hide behind the buckle. Every asteroid belt has a buckle. A lot of people don't know that.
Could you tell me the part about powering up with the flare's ionic energy? Max hasn't heard it before.
Not tonight, Brains. It's getting late. And you should all be resting up for your next mission.
But I haven't even told you about my rescue yet.
It can wait until morning. Come on, off to bed. Shoo.
I never got a chance to thank you, Scott. Your father would have been proud.
Couldn't have done it without you. Shadow Alpha 1 may be gone, but you'll always have a place here at International Rescue.
Thanks for the offer, but I haven't had a day off in 40 years. Maybe it's time to slow down for a while. Get back to me in a month.
Sure thing, Captain. Take all the time you need.
Remind me again, which one was Max?
You didn't read the list, did you?
I'm not much of a reader.
Yeah, it's 5 names on a piece of paper.